If you're considering using a YouTube channel to book more B2B calls, let me show you exactly why it's so simple to do, okay? We have been running this YouTube channel for pretty much 2 weeks, okay? Just 2 weeks. We have just booked a call via our YouTube channel. If you want to take a guess at how many views we need to do that and how many subscribers we need to do that, leave it in the comments before I reveal it now, okay? Pause the video, leave it in the comments. But here's actually what it took. So we have 94 views, not on a particular video, overall on all of our videos, okay? There's 15 videos. Overall, they have 94 views. We have 2 subscribers. And we've booked a call. That's how simple it is to get B2B calls with YouTube, okay? Yes, I spent a bit of time putting together YouTube videos, although I'll talk about that in a second. But they are now assets. People can find these. People can go back and see them. YouTube will recommend them to these people. And I haven't even done anything with them. Now, let me explain what I mean by haven't done anything, okay? If you've seen any of my videos, or even if you're watching this one, okay, you'll see that there is no editing, okay? It's just me talking to a camera, which specifically is what most people call a bad camera, okay? And this is just my phone, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment, okay? There's no microphones, there's no sound editing, okay? Now, ironically, I did order a microphone and it arrived today. It actually arrived about 2-3 hours after somebody booked a call, okay? But the reason that I wanted to make this video is just to show you don't need anything extravagant, okay? Now, I'm just a bit of an audiophile. I particularly like good quality audio. But the reason that I wasn't going to upgrade or improve anything on my on the YouTube channel here, I was going to say my YouTube channel, but I suppose it is, but it's kind of a company YouTube channel. But again, that's just something that I wanted to prove that you don't need any editing, you don't need microphones. I also did this with no thumbnails, okay? As much as people say, if your thumbnails don't do well, then people won't click on it and blah, blah, okay? And there's a lot of you sitting there going, yeah, but you did terrible. You've 94 views and 2 subscribers and you've uploaded 15 videos, okay? You have to really flip the script here, okay? If you are doing YouTube for B2B purposes, you're not going to be getting 1 million views. You're not going to be getting 1,000 subscribers, okay? You are not competing with entertainment channels, okay? You are B2B. Someone out there has a problem that you can solve, okay? Now, in this case, for us, most times it's how to get more leads via B2B. Or sorry, how to get more leads for B2B via various different channels, okay? We sometimes talk about the psychology of getting leads via B2B. We talk about how B2B is so different. Again, no difference here, okay, in what I'm saying this time. Because the B2B game for YouTube is completely different to the to the game of YouTube for entertainment, be it Mr. Beast, be it whoever, okay? Because again, that's what most people think you should be getting, okay? If most people saw this, oh, by the way, I should put another thing here as well. Our click-through rate, okay, which is how many people see our video and how many people actually click it as well, okay? Our click-through rate is 1.3%, okay? Now, if you show any of these to a YouTuber or someone who teaches YouTube and show you how to grow on YouTube, they would probably have a heart attack because that's atrocious. That's atrocious. That's atrocious, okay? You need to do 1 million things to fix this now, okay? In the B2B world, not so much, okay? Again, these videos, go back and look at them. Every single one that I've uploaded before this video, it's just me talking to a camera, no editing. There's a couple of times where I mess up. I don't care. I'll continue on with the video, okay? There's no editing, okay? As I said, there's no microphone. I haven't used any thumbnails. Again, but a call's come in, okay? And I can see more people are watching the videos now as well, okay? So more calls are going to come in. So that's how simple it is, okay? Now again, these are all now assets, okay? So if that got us one call, let's be really pessimistic here, okay? Let's say that I've never uploaded anything again, okay? But these 15, now 16 videos they continue to be shown to different people, or different people find them via search or whatever it might be, okay? If we then only got one call per month, that's 12 extra calls per year, okay? With a closing rate that's average in B2B of 20 to 30%. Let's say it is 20%, okay? Again, let's be pessimistic here. That would be, what is that? 2.4. Again, let's be more pessimistic. Let's call it 2, okay? 2 extra people that were closed. If I never did anything again per year, okay? Now, what that would mean in regards to revenue, like, what's your average LTV? What would that mean in regards to revenue? Is that extra recurring revenue for you each year, okay? So again, in this case, 94 views, less than 100 views, two subscribers, okay? And an abysmal click-through rate of 1.3%. And the click-through rate is so bad because we've no thumbnails, okay? Again, even when you watch these videos, the audio is very bad because I have no microphone in any of the videos prior to this one, okay? And again, there's no editing. It's me talking to you with a whiteboard in the background. Sometimes I've been on the computer and I show my screen. But again, there's no editing. There's no jump cuts. There's no, now we talk about this and I move over to this part of the screen. Now we talk about this and I move over here then. There's no jump cuts. It's just me talking to a camera, okay? You can do the exact same thing. If you are selling a service or a product in B2B, you clearly should have the expertise to at least talk about it. And because there's going to be a million different things in what you do that you can talk about, okay? So even if it is that you offer accounting software, there's going to be so many different videos that you can make about that. I just got off a call with somebody literally before I made this video. I probably shouldn't say what they do actually because I don't want to give away any information, but let's say they are software specifically for the B2B industry. If you're not in B2B, you would not use this software. A big player, let's say, okay? Again, I don't want to give away any names. But again, they would be able to make loads of different videos and loads of different content about all the different elements of what they do and how it helps. And again, not to sell, but just to provide value. And that's all I've tried to do with these videos, okay? And if that's the only goal through these videos, it's worked, okay? Now again, I'll continue to upload. I will continue. This number can only go up. This number, technically it can go down, but I would imagine that number is going to go up as well. Again, going forward, I will start looking at thumbnails as well. Okay, so this number will go up as well. So, and as I said, I do now have a microphone, so I will use a microphone for better audio in the future, okay? Now, the reason that I didn't want to do anything here was because I wanted to prove that you don't need anything fancy, okay? Now, let me go back to, I said, as the camera I'm using, okay? Again, this is a lot of, because again, actually, to be fair to a lot of YouTube advice, it does say that you don't need any fancy lights or cameras or whatever, okay, to start, okay? Now, look, I do have lights in here, but I've had those lights absolutely years just for calls. Like, I think they were cheap enough, okay? But even if I didn't have the lights, I would just have the window, okay? Just for natural light, okay? Wouldn't make a difference in regards to what I did here. But again, as I said, my camera that I'm using is just my phone, okay? I'm using a Google Pixel 7a, okay? At the time that I record this video, the Pixel 10 has just been released, okay? So I'm, 3-4 generations back. Now, bear in mind, I said I'm on a 7a, so anyone who's not a Google or an Android nerd, you have your Google Pixel, you have your Google Pixel Pro, and you have your Pixel A, okay? The Pixel is a fantastic machine. The Pixel Pro, is a super duper fantastic machine, and the Pixel A series is like the bare minimum to get by, okay? That's all I have, okay? And as I said, it's 3-4 generations back now, but that's all you need, okay? So again, less than 100 views, 2 subscribers, terrible CTR, okay? No thumbnails, no editing, and like a call is booked, okay? Now, more calls will be booked from this. But again, the reason I wanted to wait to do any thumbnails or any microphone stuff or anything other than that, again, and in fairness, I plan to continue doing videos where there's no editing at all, okay? They're just me talking in a whiteboard, sometimes on the computer screen. But again, just to prove that this can be done, okay? It's really simple. Just provide value, okay? So, bear in mind, YouTube is not showing my videos to a lot of people, okay? Because I specifically started this as a brand new channel with no previous authority, nothing else, because I did have another previous YouTube channel, which I was debating, will I just start from that to make it easier? And I specifically made the decision to create a whole new channel with no history, no authority, nothing on it whatsoever, just to show that this can be done in what I believe is quick enough time as well, okay? So that's what I wanted to touch on in today's video. This will probably be the last video where you're going to get, I would say, not great audio, because again, I'll use a microphone going forward. I'll also use more thumbnails going forward. YouTube itself now has the ability to test different thumbnails in it. It used to be that you used to have to use TubeBuddy or vidIQ or something like that to figure that out. Again, I didn't even go looking at competition to see, well, what did I talk about? I just talked about what I thought would be helpful to my audience. Something in there struck a chord with somebody and they booked a call, okay? Now, bear in mind, for people who say, oh, but it could be a bad quality call, you can only book a call with us if you get through our qualification stage, okay? So that person has to fill out essentially a questionnaire, and the answers they gave on that questionnaire, they are a good fit for what we do, okay? So I already know I'm getting on a call with someone who's qualified, who can essentially buy something from us, okay? So again, just a very, I was going to say quick video, but it's over 11 minutes long now. It's almost 12 minutes long. Yeah, just a very simple video to say you don't need a lot of views, you don't need a lot of subscribers, you don't even need a lot of people to be clicking on your channel, okay, or clicking on your videos. You can start from scratch. You don't need any authority behind you, no history on YouTube. It works, okay? Because again, it's such a powerful platform that they know everything about everyone that's on the platform, so they're trying to serve those videos to the right people. In this case, one of mine just happened to be the right one. Now, what happens if I continue down this path for the next year, okay? Then all of a sudden we get 2 calls, 3 calls, 4 calls. 4 calls goes to 8 calls, okay? I am well aware of people that are in the B2B space doing somewhat similar to what we would do here at Launchsite Boost, and they're getting 20, 30 calls a day, okay? Now, that's because they've allowed this to build up over time. As I said, I specifically wanted to do this from scratch so that I could have the opportunity to show you one day, and to be honest, that day was very, very fast, that you don't need a lot here, okay? You don't need to be working with a lot here. And again, now, everything that I've put here is an asset, okay? This is not something that is like a TikTok video or an Instagram story where you see it and then it's gone forever. This can be still distributed to people amongst the YouTube ecosystem, okay? People can still find these videos within search, whether on Google, even AI searches, or whether searching on YouTube, okay? These are now assets. And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand about the B2B world, because again, first of all, look, there's a lot of different things that go in regards to YouTube for people's fears of being on the camera. Again, you're just talking to a friend, okay? I'm looking at myself in the camera here, okay, now. And I'm just taking the assumption that I'm speaking to somebody who would need this advice, let's call it, okay? So look, if you're considering starting a channel for B2B because you want to get more calls organically, which is free, again and again and again with these assets that you're building, and here's the kicker as well about this, okay? As you continue to grow, okay, there comes a point where you will actually be paid by YouTube as well as just a little icing on the cake to do this as well, okay? So why would you not do it, okay? So look, that's going to bring me to an end of this particular video. If you do want a bit more help with getting more B2B leads, again, YouTube is one of the things we do talk about. We talk about loads of other things, loads of other methods as well. You can check out the first link in the description. Actually, that's another thing as well, I should say. I haven't written any I haven't written any descriptions for my videos, okay, other than the first one. I didn't put in any chapters. I didn't follow all of the YouTube rules that I'm supposed to follow, okay? That's because the vast majority of YouTube rules, they don't go with B2B. It's just really that simple, okay? Now, if I wanted to create an entertainment channel and I wanted to be like Mr. Beast, okay? Like, I literally now, after 2 weeks, I now have an opportunity to close someone on a call who I already know is qualified, therefore I can make revenue straight away, okay? Whereas if I was following traditional YouTube advice for an entertainment channel, this would be years and years before I could potentially even have the opportunity to make, well, potentially this person could close that as well, okay, on this call, this upcoming call. So look, you have to get in an absolutely different headspace when it comes to B2B YouTube. Yes, it's smaller numbers, but the intent is way stronger, okay? Way more powerful. Again, these are assets now, okay? So look, that if you go back over to my last few videos, you'll see there's no editing, there's no microphone. They're awful in regards to YouTube. What you should do, the YouTube rules, the YouTube algorithm, and it works. Okay? Try it yourself. What harm could it make?